Little Girl with Birds Grave Stele from Paros. This was during the Classical period, dated in 450 to 440 BC. Its culture was originally from the Greeks. Its medium is made out of marble and Parian. The dimensions are for the height is 31 3/4 inch. The width on the top is 14 9/16 inch, and the width on the bottom is around the base is 15.5 by 4 inches. The total weight for this sculpture is 131 pounds. It is classified as a stone sculpture. It was credited by the Fletchers, which was funded in 1927. This sculpture was erected in Greek cemeteries in memory of the deceased. It is a little girl standing in profile, and the sculpture is low relief, which means that she is not fully within the background. The girl bows her head in a serious and strange manner for someone so young. Her face is serene and strong. She's wearing peplos, which is a simple woolen garment folded over at the top and fastened at the shoulders. The fabric is smooth against her legs, which shows her pose of her body under it. She's beautiful as she says goodbye to her pet doves. One seemed to nestle on her as she held it, while the other perched on her left arm. Kids usually are shown with their pets on classical grave reliefs, so the dove must be her favorite. This stele was found in 1775 on the Greek island of Paros, one of the Cycladic islands in the Aegean Sea. Most skillful stone carvers came from the Cycladic islands. They were mostly found there because marble was plentiful there. Most artists went to Athens for work because sculptures of grave monuments were really needed then. If you look closely, one of the doves that she is holding is broken and does not have a face.
The name of the statue is Veiled and Masked Dancer. It was created during the Hellenistic period during the late 3rd and 2nd century BC. It is from the Greek culture and its medium is bronze. Its dimensions is 20.7 centimeters. It is located in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. This figure of a woman dancing represents a professional performer who at the time would have been in demand for both religious celebrations and secular entertainments. As you can see, her face is covered by a sheer veil, which is visible at the edges below her hairline and at the cutout of her eyes. We are able to see that her right foot is extended and shows that she is wearing a lace slipper. As seen in this art piece, the artist used the complex motion of the dancer by conveying the exclusively through the interaction of the body with several layers of the dress. Over an undergarment that falls in deep folds and trails heavily upon the figure. We are also able to see the pressure applied to her garment by her dancing, by her right arm, her left hand, and her right leg being extended. This bronze piece would have been expensive, but many of the figurines that were similar to the art piece were made in terracotta, which is pre-shaped molds that are accessible to a broad market. The sculpture shows that the transitions of the social change between the classical and Hellenistic period of making art, in this case the statue, appealed to the emotions of those looking at it. The Hellenistic period was the transition from idealism, that is, them striving for perfection, to realism, which is portraying the world as it really was, full of emotion